Previously on Final Fantasy IX.
Zidan, Misia's royal palace is beyond these steps. It must be in ruins, just like everything else. I can't bear to see it like that. I understand, but we can't go back now. We have to find out who's behind this. I want to find out who these guys were and why I look like them. Look, Viv is scared too, but we have to face reality. Come on, Freya. I didn't get to read his. Misia will never fall. Prepare to die. You wish to fight me, Beatrix of Alexandria? Beatrix? I commend your courage, but I will show you no mercy. Hold it! You'll have to deal with us first. We'll take care of this. Go find the king. Protect him with your life. Thank you, Freya. I've never been so humiliated in my life. I once killed 100 knights single-handedly. To me, you two are nothing more than insects. Yeah, Quinn is not in this cutscene. Hello everyone, my name is Arios, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. We are just outside of Trino with Garnet, Steiner, and Marcus on our way to both find a way to Alexandria Castle, or find our way back to Alexandria, not necessarily Alexandria Castle at this point. And we're also looking for the Super Soft to help save Blank. So right now, the only thing we know of is that there is something called a Super Soft. We don't even know if that exists. Now this is another town. This is Trino, the town of Eternal Darkness? Dark City Trino. Well, I mean, that's essentially the same thing. Princess, this is Trino, the city of nobles. We need to find out which noble has the Super Soft. There aren't many nobles living here. The nights are long. It's a great place for thieves. People like you turned this city into a slum. Let's steal the Super Soft and get this over with. Steal? How dare you? Do you think I'd let you commit a crime before my very eyes? How else would we get the Super Soft? Quiet! I will not allow such disgraceful behavior. I never asked you to come along. Quit complaining. Don't you talk back to me. First of all... Uh-oh. Do not interrupt me while I'm talking. Look behind you. What? Princess? I urge you not to... Princess? No, not again. Never have I dealt with such hardship during my 18 years of service. This is all because of you and your scoundrel friend... God. An Alexandrian knight must not let such a frivolous matter get to him. I must find the princess. Okay, so the thing I hate about this place is because you get two ATE events, and one of them leads to an item, and the other one leads to what Marcus and them are doing. So, I really want to know what they both do, but you don't get to see them all. So I'm just gonna do a Trino tradition. Yay! Come back here! Was that a pickpocket? I should be careful. Hey, my money's gone. Dagger lost 1,000 gil. Ugh! Heh, what are you doing here, Sir Knight? Okay, hang on a minute. I'm gonna make myself feel happier a couple times here. So...
Maximum happiness. Come on.
Yay! There it is. Okay, so it's one of the Zodiac coins, which again I said I'm not going to collect those on cam, but I want to do that one because it's right there. I mean, might as well do it. All right, who is this one? Pursuit or ambition? Pursuit. Do 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 do. That was too easy. Huh? Dang it!
Which way did he go? I can't believe I got pickpocketed. Wow, I couldn't see her well in the dark before. She's a real cutie. Good girls shouldn't be walking around alone at night. It's time for me to get ready and move on to a new city. So that's actually Four-Armed Jack, and you meet him early on in the game. And if you talk to him, you reveal his name. But I wasn't too worried about that at this point. I was just trying to make progress in the story. All right, confusion. This is not a very nice city. Better find Supersoft fast and get back to Alexandria. Maybe not this way. Burp again. Yeah, I won't find the Supersoft over there. Oh. Excuse me, have you heard of a thing called Supersoft? Huh? My wife? She died 3 years ago. No, I'm looking for an item that cures all petrification. Oh, really? I'm doing fine, but thanks for asking. I may be old, but I'm still healthy. Thank you very much. You're still young. Don't give up. Good luck. Okay, I think I can run into four-armed douchebag. And... get out of my way. Actually, let's go to the Zodiac lady first. Wait, isn't there an item over here? Who cares? I am collecting star-shaped coins called Stellazio coins. Oh, you have Scorpio. Give it to me. Sure. Yay! I have 2 of these coins, I believe. 1,000 monies. Yay! I got the 1,000 monies back that Garnet got stolen. Garnet! Nah, it doesn't matter. I haven't struggled with money in this at all since I've started, and it's like I said, it's the first time I've not really worried about money. A Phoenix Pinion, which is pointless. Oh, I have Aries too. Oh, awesome. Sugar, 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 sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I don't have any more, right? I don't have any more. Bye. Thank you for the monies. Okay, so let's go look for Four-Armed McDouchebag who stole Garnet's money. Oop. Oh, there he is. Hey. What do you want? Have you seen a beautiful young princess? I mean, a girl around here? Nah, I didn't see any cute girl with long hair. What? What did you say? Nothing. I didn't say anything. I never said I stole any money from her. I bought a power belt with her money. I'll give it to you. Forgive me! Come back here! Coward! Sweet. So, I think the power belt is another crafty item, or a synthesis item, which the synthesis shop is down that way, but actually, I should go in there real quick. Because I need to make sure, I need to check to see what items I need to gather. So do you learn this? Yes, you did. MP attack, counter. I don't think I'm going to have him much longer. So, like I said, the story's split up into 2 stories, and so you don't keep them very long right now. But, so I want to make sure... Yes, it's nice. I want to make sure I have all the items. Alright, so I already have one of those. Oh, wait. The ogre. Do I... Oh, no, wait. I have this. Yeah, that's the more powerful one, duh. I have you. Oh, wait. I don't have a yellow scarf. Yes, I do. It's in my other crew. I don't have this. Or this. Oh, it takes a lightning staff? Oh, god, jeez. Let's see. I don't have one of you. So I need a gold choker, a coral ring, and a kiss. God. I'll get that, because I know I have those. I know I can get those items easily. But I'm not sacrificing my lightning staff. Okay, so I need a linen cuirass and a lightning staff. I think on the other side of the town, oh wait, what's that? Oh, the nobles. Tonight's auction is a reflect ring. Interesting.
blah, 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 blah. Also, the auction has, like, super rare items that you use, and there's specific people in the game that look for those items, and you can turn, like, a good profit on them, depending on how much you paid for them. But, on the other side of town... Oh, unexpected visitor. 1800 gil. Oh, this must be an auction house. Maybe I can find the super soft here. And there's Kuja just casually sitting up there doing nothing. I don't know why. He's got to have a reason for being there, but they never actually say it. Now for ambition. Listen carefully, Mario. This city used to be called the City of Nobles. It's a lie. The nobles pushed us around, right, sis? That's right. They hogged all the waterfront property and forced us up into the hills. They exploited us to make their money, right, sis? Right, but we can't just sit here and complain, or we'll end up spending the rest of our lives in this miserable place. Power to the people! Right, sis? That's right, power to the people! We'll never go hungry once we become nobles. Follow me, Mario! Do-do-do-do-do-do. Dot, dot, dot. What's this world coming to? Like he's got room to talk, he's a thief. Okay, and there's a Mog up here. Ah! Come back here! Warg! Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, I was talking to you. Hey. We're really good friends. There's a letter from Stiltskin. Let's read it. Where's he at now? There's trouble in the Rainy City. The guys I saw there were headed toward Vuba Desert, west of Bermucia. I'm gonna find them and see. Okay, did you have... Nope, he didn't have a letter. Okay, let me go in here. Okay, and there's a monster down there too that I can fight and then get a really good item. What's the monster down there? The master of the Knight family who owns this building keeps that monster as a pet. He likes to see people challenge it and get beat up. Alright, so bye. Alright, so... Oh, yes! Yes! So, like I said before, the stabs that I was missing are now available. Alright, I'm gonna buy 4 of those. I don't need those. I don't need the Magus hat. I think everybody's got one. I think everybody on the other team can wear that. I have that, I have that, I have that, that. Okay, I need another Curious. I need 2 of these. If it seems like I'm just buying... I think he has a needle fork equipped it. I'm not going to waste the money on that. But I'll go ahead and buy a spare one. Just because of other items for synthesis that may come up later in the game. And then he got a free Mithril Spear. Oh, I didn't even look at the Mithril Sword. And I have a Mithril Dagger, so I don't need another Mithril Dagger. So I'm going to buy... I only have 1 sword user. Yeah, Marcus is not... he's not a party member. Or he's not a regular... He's not a kept party member. Alright, let's see. Do I have anything that'll give me some wind resistance? Alright, I'm gonna equip this. I'm gonna challenge this monster real quick. Let's see if I can beat him. He'll probably wreck my face. Go stand in the middle of the cage. Ah! Yep, it instantly killed me. Annihilated. I told you so, don't be such a fool. Shut up! So killing those monsters progresses to harder monsters, and then you unlock more and more monsters. So I'll just have to keep that in mind if I want to come back and do it. Why did you have to pay 5,000 for the piece of junk? It's not junk. Yeah, let him spend his own money. God. Wait. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? Oh! Ah, I didn't know that was there. Princess, thank goodness I found you. I was worried. How can I find the super soft when I keep having to listen to your complaints? Such harsh words. Oh! She is not taking his crap anymore. I don't think it's here anyway. Where's Marcus? I do not know. Maybe Marcus found it already. Are you coming? I'm going with or without you. I shall follow you, Princess. I've seen him before. Yep. So it's interesting because assuming that everything is taking place when it does, okay, let's see. Is there a rebirth ring here? Mini Sid, don't care. Yoga's artifact, don't care right now. And a maiden's ring, sweet. I want to get that item. Alright, so let this go. But he was just in Bermucia, which I guess is really when you have if you have a flying airship, it's not a far flight to Trino normally, but he was just in Bermucia or Bermuda. I think I was saying it completely wrong last time, or yeah, whatever. And he flew all the way to Trino, and he's here just chillaxing. So it's really strange to not really know what his ulterior motive, not his ulterior motive, because you find that out later. What his his word that is escaping me right now. That's for females, isn't it? Yeah. What his thingy, what his point is, like for him to just come out here out of nowhere is just strange for an evil villain, because there's really nothing for him here unless he knew Garnet was going to be here. That might be the reason, but I'm not really sure. I don't want this item. Come on, give me the Maiden's Ring. Let me get this item and then I'm gonna progress further. Ah! I got it. So one of the tricks to winning these items, or to winning the... Sweet. I will keep that for now. But one of the tricks to getting the item is to actually wait until the person says, are there any more items? And then the next bid instantaneously just calls it and gives it to you. Which is kind of a weird mechanic, but I'm taking advantage of it. I don't care about the reflector ring. I'll get one, I think I get a free one later anyway, and I think it just teaches you auto-reflect, which I don't really need. I mean, reflecting it of itself can be, like, super dangerous if you're not careful, just because, I'll forget, like, auto-reflect is on somebody during, like, a boss fight or something like that, and I don't use it very often, but I'll forget it's there, and then I'll cast it. I'll cast a heal on somebody, and then it reflects on the boss, which, I don't know about you guys, but that sucks. Hello, Mr. Synthesizer Guy. I want to buy... I have a choker. So I want to get the coral ring, a choker, and I'm going to get another one of these for... Okay. I probably bought too many items, but who cares? I want to make sure I get all the... Oh, wait, no, that's listening to people. I want to make sure I get all the synthesis items that I can get, because those are the big kicker items. Because they usually have a lot of the get out of my way. They have a lot of the rarer abilities. For some, like, you can actually get like a Cura super early with an ability if you can find it or synthesize it, I believe, or something like that. Don't quote me on any of this. I may know this game pretty well, but items is not my 100% forte, but I do know most of them for the most part. Blah 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 blah. Who cares? All right, All right, let's compare. Oh, what's this? A Tauros. Oh, so that's where Tauros was. That's another Zodiac piece. Boom 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 boom. Hello. We're ready to retrieve the Super Soft. Good. At last we can save Blank. When do we leave? We can leave right away. So you're coming along? Are you ready? Let's go. Princess! Princess, please wait. Boss is waiting at the dock. Boss? Boss, you mean... Yep. There's only one man we call boss. Princess, please wait. It may be a trap. You can't trust these criminals. Think of the consequences. You are a princess. If the queen hears about this... Come on, finish your conversation. Who cares? Princess! Princess! Do you know that breaking and entering is a crime? I need to make sure you don't steal anything else. Let's go. Damn it, I'm coming along.
It is my duty to protect the princess from bad influence.
Do whatever you want. Ugh. Always talking about your duty. Ain't you got any thoughts of your own?
Don't you talk back to me. I am escorting the princess.
I thought you might have changed after traveling with Zidane, but you ain't changed. Do you even know why you're here?
What do you mean?
Let's just go, okay? This is kind of where Steiner starts having an existential crisis. Ah!
How was Bermusia? Not bad. Better if I didn't have to see those vermin and the ugly elephant lady. They offend my senses.
You must be tired.
It's not over yet. The rest of the vermin must be done away with.
Will you be heading to Slira?
Yes, I trust you will deliver them.
Certainly, I shall prepare now.
By the way, did you see a pretty lady in the crowd today?
A pretty lady? Shall I arrange a meeting?
There's no need. The canary I've been after, she flew into my cage of her own free will. Never would I have imagined running into you in a place like this. It must be fate. But you cannot rest your wings yet. Fly home to your mother, my little canary.
Ah, Kuja.
I too will welcome you with open arms.
Ah, it's so peaceful.
Abo. Talk.
What in the world am I doing? I'm assisting thieves in committing a crime. No, I must be patient. Protect the princess, escort her back to the castle. Focus on your duties. Trust the queen, she would never commit an atrocity. There must be a good reason. No thoughts of my own? Nonsense. How can I, a lowly knight, understand the queen's thinking? I need not worry about the ramblings of a criminal. Just think about escorting the princess home. I'll probably never see him again. He was the culprit. He pulled the princess and me into his intrigues.
It was your fault, Zidane. If you hadn't treated me like a child, I wouldn't be here hunting after Supersoft to save one of your friends. Why am I doing this? Because Blank saved me? Yes, he saved me. He saved my life. The least I can do is return the favor. But I never thought about things like this before.
Still not a good I mean, it's a good reason, but she's just making excuses. How are we to find Supersoft in this mountain of boxes?
Just find it.
Yeah?
Someone's coming.
Oh, I can't believe I ran out of ink on a night like this. I must find more ink and go back to the observatory. Should I take care of him?
Wait.
Princess, no.
Dot. You're... I've missed you, Dr. Tot.
Princess Garnet? Dr. Tot?
You know him?
Dr. Tot is a highly respected scholar who tutored the princess. Ah, Mr. Steiner, you must be quiet, or you'll wake the shopkeeper. But Princess, what on earth are you doing here?
It's a long story. We're looking for Supersoft right now.
There is a proper reason for this. We are not here to steal or commit any form of crime.
Somebody down there?
Run along. I will give you Supersoft later. Go left from the Treno entrance and continue until you find a large tower. The tower is my home. It's locked, but I shall unlock the door and await your arrival.
All right, let's go back. Thank you, Dr. Tot. I'll see you later.
Oh, it's you, Dr. Tot.
Oh, great timing. I ran out of ink.
You should have called me. I'll get yelled at if our inventory's wrong. Yeah, this old guy just breaks in here.
Princess.
This old guy breaks in here, and it's not a big deal. So, this Tootsie gonna give us Supersoft. It's Tot.
Achoo!
Whatever, I can't believe Tantalus is at the mercy of some old man. I guess we gotta keep babysitting the princess.
Still?
He ain't gonna give you the Supersoft unless you're with the princess. That's the deal, princess. I'm asking you to take Marcus to this Toot. It's hot.
I was going to anyway.
Well, get some rest before you go. I'm sure Ted needs time to prepare. It's hot. Okay, let me equip some items real quick. I bought an extra sword for you. I don't really want to give you anything because I know you're about to go away. But you need a little bit more defense. I'll give him that. Sure. I just won't give him accessories since he is about to go. Okay, I have everything for you. Yeah. Okay, let me re-equip what you had. Make sure everybody has what they need. You have a mithril sword, no new gloves, no new top. It's a new top. I'll give you that so you can learn it. Alright. Oh yeah, on the wall right here. So if you can barely see it on the right there, zoom in real quick. Yeah! That's Amarant. He's another character you meet later on in the game. Quite a bit later on in the game, but still, it's funny to see his wanted poster here. Wait, no, you actually... You kinda, sorta meet him. It's a little... I still got a ways to go before I see him. I do know that you do... There's a moment when you see him, but you don't meet him. You don't actually meet him until later. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm still your box. I'm gonna steal all your box. Oh. Dr. Tot? Dr. Tot. I didn't say... It was not a question. It was a statement. Princess, thank you for coming. Welcome to my humble abode. This is your home? I traveled quite far in search of a sponsor for my research after I departed Alexandria. I finally found one here in Trino. You have grown into a fine young woman. I am pleased to see you again. Dr. Tot, you look quite well. Oh, Master Steiner, you are escorting the princess? Yes, sir. I deeply regret my earlier actions. Still a straight arrow, aren't you? I'm sure you had your reasons, but I won't ask why. The Super Soft is in that box right there. Please take it. Don't mind if I do. Have you no manners? Thank the good doctor. It's quite all right, Master Steiner. I can't believe I must travel with lowly criminals. Now I can save my bro. Master Tot, is that Gaia? Yes, it's a globe of our planet Gaia. I remember your lessons. You remember the ramblings of an old fool. Two phrases are commonly found in the documents more than 500 years ago. One is Jewel, the other is Summoner Tribe. But 500 years ago, the phrases mysteriously vanished from history. The archaeologist Frederick Ashe theorized that Jewel refers to the pendant passed down to the ruler of Alexandria. But the pendant, it is much too small to be referring to the same jewel. Other research suggests a relationship between eidolons and magical stones. Dr. Tot! Oh, Princess! Were you reading big books again? I've already read every book in this library, but I think better when I'm surrounded by old books. Really? I don't like books. You are a person of dignity. It is imperative that you study hard. I know, but I was quite taken by that book you gave me. What was it called? Was it I Want to Be Your Canary by Lord Avion, close enough. Oh yes, that's the one. So there is a book I like after all. My. What's this, Dr. Tot? This is a globe of Gaia. It's a model of our planet. A Gaia globe? I never knew our castle was shaped like a sphere. We live on the surface, Princess? ? Ah, yes, the stars, they inspired the theories related to stones and eidolons. Okay. That is why... Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought again. It's okay. Where's my room on this globe? Oh, your room is much too small to point out on this globe. What about the princess? Darn it, I didn't get to read all that. How long has it been? 8 years?
Time passes quickly. But I haven't changed. I continue to collect and research these items.
Where did you find this globe?
It's an antique. It's broken, as you can see, but I use it as an observatory deck. Ironic, isn't it? Looking up at the sky from inside a globe.
It sure is.
Princess, I don't mean to meddle in your affairs, but I am on your side now and forever. Please tell me if there's anything I can do.
Dr. Tot.
I see, so the Queen's forces have already grown quite powerful. Okay, then it might be dangerous, but I shall see to it that you reach Alexandria.
How?
I had an old transportation device remodeled in the case of such an emergency. This way, please.
We can finally return to Alexandria.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
I can reach Blank more easily from Alexandria.
Yes, come with us, Marcus. Okay, Steiner?
Grr.
Let's go save Blank and restore my mother to her former self.
Yes, the children, they're always so naive. Please equip for battle, there are monsters underground. Please take the ladder, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm already equipped it. I'm ready to just destroy crap. The Garganroo. This is Garganroo, an ancient travel route between Trino and Alexandria. Why was this thing built under a tower? Actually, Garganroo was in use long before even the invention of airships. The tower was built on top of the disused tunnel.
But it looks fairly new.
I convinced Mr. Bishop to keep this place intact. I haven't used it since it was remodeled, mind you. We must first activate the tunnel connections sequence and call the Gargan inside. Let's see, where was the sequence trigger?
So, all we have to do is find the sequence trigger. Princess, let's find it.
Yeah, like you're really all hunky-dory. Here's a letter for you, friend. Grimmer in Southgate, blah, 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 but I think he feels blah, blah, blah. Get email. Nope, go away. Nope, don't care. Wait, did I heal myself up? Yes, I did. Okay. Gotta go find the switch first, and then I get to ride a Gargan. Oh, a chain plate. Pull the lever. Ka-chunk. Chunk. Nothing happened. Crap! It's up here. Another fight. I haven't. Holy crap! Look at these giant butthole monster thingies. They scare. Ah! Oh, this is it. This is where we call the Gargant inside.
What do you mean?
Garganroo Trino Station is shaped like a circle. When you pull on that lever, Gargant circles around the station continuously.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
Better to show than tell, Princess. Will you pull on that lever over there?
Sure, old man. What is this? What is it?
That would be scary as all heck.
What is that?
Oh, perfect timing! This is the Gargant, a giant insect that pulls this trolley. Next, we halt the Gargant. Come back, old man! It's probably right here. Yes, that's the one. The Gargant should stop when you pull that lever. Please hurry. Oh, it'll resume once it's finished eating.
Are you sure it won't keep going around in circles?
It won't. I will reverse the connection sequence and let the Gargant out of the station. Please look after the princess, Master Steiner.
Of course.
The princess is bright, but she's still young and naive. I'm concerned about her safety. Please make your own decision on the matter at hand and protect her.
I am but a humble knight. I cannot exceed my authority.
Is that an honest answer? You might endanger the princess if you keep telling yourself that.
I shall take note of your counsel.
Counsel! Fare you well, princess.
Take care, Dr. Tot.
I must hurry.
I just pull the lever. Shunk! Look at a squeak squeak. Be safe, princess. Finally! We can reach Alexandria now. You can't even see Trino anymore. I wonder how long it'll take. I never dreamed of going home in a vehicle like this. Dr. Tot remains a unique character. Huh? What's wrong? It's hesitating. Huh? Princess! This thing is freaky as heck. Could this be the reason? I mean, nah, it's just a coincidence. He just looks like it. Not a big deal. Let me murder and steal, and I'll be right back. Okay. Haha! Run, you coward! Sweetness. We're finally here. I think the Gargant is tired too. I never knew such a place existed in Alexandria. Where are we? Let's keep moving. Is this really Alexandria? Well, it must be. How do we get out? Well, this way. Princess, let us make haste. Wait, Steiner! I know this place. Dr. Tot told me about this place. My ancestors built this place, to keep enemies from invading. Dr. Tot also said, Princess, we can hear your stories later. The stale air cannot be good for us. And we gotta save Blink. Right, we need to hurry. Let's go, Steiner. Chink. You! What kind of trick is this? I didn't do anything, don't blame me. You really didn't do anything? You don't believe me? Look, we missed our chance to escape. They fell for it! Fell for it, they did! Zord! Thorn! I am Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto. I have returned. Let us out at once. Too bad, it is. You're all under arrest. Zorn! Thorn! I've returned to Alexandria to speak with my mother. Take me to my mother. Yes, we will take you to see Queen Bronny, whether you like it or not. Capture Princess Garnet, Queen Bronny said. Ordered us, she did. What? Lies! What's going on? Oh, wow. It wouldn't let me click for some reason. It was just standing there staring, or sitting there staring. Can you stand, Freya? Yeah, it's nothing. Take it easy, okay? How about you, Vivi? Yeah, I'm alright. So what now, people? They said they are going to Clara? I want to say Clara. We have no choice. We must go to Clara, too. I knew you'd say that. You coming, Vivi? Do you think we'll learn more about those black mages if we go to Clara? Yeah, I'd say we'll learn a lot about them as long as we follow Bronny and that Kuja guy. And I'm with you. Clara? Sounds yummy. I go with you. Oh, and what about the princess? Dagger? I'd never forget about her. She might not be here in Burmecia. Burmecia? But I know we'll find her soon. Well, let's move out. Some say it lies in the desert west of Burmecia, but I know not whether we can enter the town itself. Brighten up a little. We'll figure it out when we get there. Yay! Oh, Dagger, where could you be? Huzzah! So I'm back with the main team, and I finished Trino. I know that a lot of these are a little bit shorter, but the reason I'm a little nervous about progressing too much with some of these areas, because I know some areas have a lot of talking and they take a lot of time. So I don't want to. I don't want to do the hour-and-a-half ones as much as I can, but I would rather do the 2 smaller ones. So I don't know. You guys let me know one way or the other if you have an opinion. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this adventure. This is another place knocked down of Final Fantasy IX. If you have any friends that might like this adventure, make sure to share the video with them. If you have any suggestions on adventures you'd like to go on, leave a comment down below. And who knows, maybe we'll go on your adventure next time. See ya! He's being lumped in with all these black mages, and he wouldn't hurt anybody. Alright, and then the other side, I know Stiltskin is over here, but there is also